Hello everyone. So for today I have this one I want to finish up with. I want to get going with this one. So I figured let's do it together. Again, I have so many things that I want done at the moment. It's getting to be ridiculous. So that's what my big thing is today, is just to get things done to the best of my ability here. Yep, right there. All right. So we have stitching this in yet to get done with. I don't like how this one. There. This one here. And then we'll get this one in here. All right. So again, I'm working with the same idea as I did the last video, just trying to get signatures done a bit here. Just trying to get these journals going because, again, I'm trying to crunch everything in, it seems like. Middle. About an inch down. And about an inch up. Make sure I didn't hit this corner here or this corner here. Doesn't look like it, so we're good. Again, I try my best with these. I don't necessarily try perfection because nothing's going to be perfect, but if you just try your best, sometimes it goes a lot farther than just doing, or not doing anything at all, I should say. I take the time and bend it. I know some people are like, well, why do you do that? I think it just gives it a little something, bending it. Okay, now we're going to take this next one, and that one's going to be kind of in between a little bit here. Is that one? All right. No. This one I'm just trying to make sure it's angled correctly. One, two, and three. And then I grab this again, and 1, 2, 3. I do always make it a little bit longer, just because then that leaves me that hanging piece off the needle that I like to have at the very end. And again, this is Sunday. I think after the snowstorms and all that jazz of the week, I'm happy to just stay at home at the moment. It's keeping me feeling okay. I have control a little bit in my life. It isn't all about the snow. I've had to leave an hour early to make it home because of the snow. It's been bad. I admit, I may not live in Buffalo, and that is 10 times worse than what happened here, but we've had whiteouts after whiteouts after whiteouts, and it's like just an enormous amount of whiteouts. And whiteouts, I think, are, again, it gets frustrating driving around when you can't see right in front of your vehicle, and that weather has been definitely kicking my butt. And then in the midst of the whiteouts, we were also getting like negative temps because of the wind and just all kinds of stuff. It's been kind of like, okay. So there we go. We got it pretty well on here. Again, just a nice sweet little journal. I'm going to be doing this part again, so I make it a little bit under so I can cut it a little bit under. So then it's way easier to slip over top of this, and it actually comes out where it needs to. The same as the last journal we made. But again, I just have all these projects we just need to finish, right? I don't want to keep all these projects just sitting ready to well, again, ready but not. And come December, I want to try doing the December daily, so I'm trying to prep for that too. for December daily. I've never done December daily, honestly, so we might just do that once a week. I haven't made up my mind yet, and I don't want to say, oh, we're going to do it every day. No, I know that ain't going to happen. I'm going to get bored off of it too quickly. But I can tell you we're going to be doing it quite a bit, because again, I want to try it. I've never done it, and I've seen so many other, like, I want to join Gail Augustinelli on it, that journey, you know. I really do. I've been seeing her do it every year for the last 5 years. It'd be exciting to watch her do this. So now we got 3 going. And I like to, again, sign it in the back. So that's what I'm going to do here, is just sign it. And I put my store name on it. Well, if I know how to put my store name on it. And then I put the month and the year. And I do that with every journal I make, just because that's how I am. So we got that going now. Now I have papers for the next journal. That needs to be cut out to size and everything. So we want it to be around 10 and a half or 10. I'll say 10 just because in the long run we want it a little shorter, and when they start getting folded over it creates more. And then by 7. So 10 by 7 is what we want with these. So now I'm just gonna take this off here because I don't need that. All right, and then we'll do everything we can to make it 10 by 7. So 10 by 7, and then we fold. Now I have 2 sheets here, and it's okay if I cut 2 of them at once, not a big deal, but I am going to cut them backwards, which you'll see why in a minute. So we've got 10 by 7, and reason why I cut it that way is I wanted this sheet to be like this. I want this to be the front of one of my signatures. So I'm okay doing something like that. When you have the opportunity, just like this one, I've got to decide which side I want to cut off a little bit. And I try to make that towards the back. So hence why we do it this way. 10 by 7. because again, I want this to be more the front of the signature. So I don't mind going off and cutting off a little bit of this one. Okay, so for example, this one's going to be a middle piece. So we're going to do 10 by 7. And this one will do normal. But this one is going to be our inside piece. So we're going to fold it opposite. Okay. Which one would I prefer as the middle one? I think I'm going to go for the bunnies as the middle one. So I'm going to, again, with this one, it don't really matter. So I'm going to go backwards with this one. Just because of that. It don't matter which side it's on. But it is going to matter when it comes down to putting in the other portion of it. So this one's going to be my inside. So it gets folded like this. And this one's going to be another outside one. And that's where this one's the one that mattered. That's why I did it the way I did it. Okay. Now, these are just plain-ish cardstocks more, so they're not going to matter which direction they go on as much. 10. Seven. Again, it ain't too particular on how it's being cut out, because these are all going in the inside of, or going to be inside each signature like all the other ones are. Now, if you have Christmas stencils, I recommend stenciling these insides, but if you don't worry about it. I mean, with mine, I'm making just basic journals. I'm not trying to make it overly complicated with these. And because I'm not making it overly complicated, it don't really matter. I'm trying to make it as open-ended for the teacher as possible, because I did fancy ones last year. This year, again, I don't mind doing it this way. I gave my daughter's teachers one of these last year. Most of the well, there's only one repeat teacher